Welcome back to NetZeroTv. My name is Cynthia and today we're going to be showing you how to do two different types of smoky eyes. We're going to be doing two different looks on each side of Sally's face so you can take a look at what colors to use and still be able to do two different looks. So we're going to start off with a face, of course, that we already primed. We did her eyebrows and everything's good to go, so we're going to focus on just eyes today. Like always, I like to start off with the best friend color. This one is a nice neutral brown. Nice and warm, and this time I'm going to start off with a brush that's not as fluffy. So we're going to begin to do with the more traditional smoky eye, which is that darker corner that really graduates into a lighter lid. So this is mostly known on like the Kardashian type of smoky eye. So we're going to start off in the center and we're going to work that color. The point of a smoky eye is having that nice saturated color and just fading away into skin. So we have that middle color. Now we're going to grab a darker color, and if you feel brave enough, you can definitely start off with something like this. I like to work with the darkest color. Grab a tissue paper just in case of any fallout. I'm going to have you look up for me and close. And I like to press it onto the lash line. So the corner of the lash line, you're pressing it into that corner. And don't worry about putting it into the crease, you're literally just pressing it into that corner. So blend towards the center. Once that's done, she looks up and you already start seeing that graduation in there. We just gotta buff these two colors together. So you want something darker than this middle color, not as dark as the one at the bottom. So I grabbed myself a nice shimmery color to just bring those two together. Go ahead and close your eyes. And now I'm gonna grab back into that crease, working both of those colors together. And this time I am going all the way towards the center. And we've already noticed those colors transitioning together. Now to finish this look off, we just want a pop of color in the center. So I like to go with something nice and shimmery. Pressing it into the lid. And I just want to grab a little bit of that darker color back in there. I feel like I lost it a little bit, which is okay. You just want to grab back that dark color, press it into that corner, and bring it up. Now you want to add those lashes. Remember to just wait a little bit for it to get tacky. Down. Really press it into the lash line. You don't want it to pick up. Look up. I'm just making sure nothing's touching. And the look is starting to come together. So I'm just going to grab that same color that we used at the lash line, because I want to follow it throughout the whole lash line. Look all the way up for me. I'm grabbing it and I'm pressing it into my brush for it to be just a little bit stiffer. And I'm running it through the bottom lash line. Grabbing a little bit of that black liner, running it through her waterline, I'm sorry, not her lash line. All the way through. And grabbing a blender brush or a smudging brush and just grabbing that color and then marrying it together with the previous color. I'm just bringing her lid down a little bit and blending it through. Really starting to get that smoke out of that eye. All right, and now, with a smoky eye, you don't always have to go with a wing liner. You can definitely take advantage of smoking any of those edges out. I am going to start with a gel liner to use as my base, and then I'm going to blend that through. So I'm trying to get rid of my false lash line. And if you see, I'm not using any kind of stiff brush. I'm just placing it. I'm not worried about making a straight line. Going back with my smudging brush in that same color that we use in the lash line. Look down for me. And then I'm just gonna blend that through. It's nice and smoky. Just gonna put some in the tear duct just to get that nice pop in there. And we have one smoky eye down. Now we're gonna grab that same neutral color for the other side of the smoky eye. Now this one's gonna be a little bit darker, a little more sultry, a little more sexy. We're gonna start off in the crease and just work that color in there once more. Now you really want to blend this first color out because this type of smoky eye, you actually are just going to blend it straight into this crease color. Now I want to grab a flatter brush for this because I really want to deposit as much color as I can. So I'm really grabbing as much product as I can on both sides of the brushes, or brush. And I'm pressing it onto the lid. Remember, my eye was already primed, so you definitely want to make sure you put an eyeshadow primer before you start this process. I had done that earlier and just want to make sure you do the same. Following the shape of the lid, you just want to place it on there. And this is where the fun begins. Grab a blending brush. You still want to grab a good amount of product because you want to make sure you're able to move it. So right where you have that edge is where you want to begin placing it and working your way to that previous color we blended. Look at me. I chose to go with a lighter, a gray color instead of black because it's really going to soften out the look instead of just putting straight black on your eye. Because once you put in the liner and the lashes, it really accentuates without just looking like a black eye. So again, you want to grab those lashes. Now this one, because the color on the lid is a little bit not as intense, you're really able to just have fun with it. You still want to line the water line. So I'm going to have you look up once more, just like the other eye. You want to grab your smudging brush and just smudge that away. You got to think smoky eye. You got to smoke that out. Put some on top. I'm just going to add a little bit more depth, again grabbing that tissue. Just want to make sure we don't get any fallout. Look up, close. And you definitely want to be as daring as you feel comfortable. I myself prefer this look with a nice bold red lip. So I'm just gonna grab my lip brush. And we're gonna apply that nice bold red lip. Liner's always great, but lip brushes are amazing for that same reason, that you can just cancel out the lip liner. You have the precision of the brush to really allow you to just shape that pout. And just in case you want just that extra definition in there, feel free to grab your concealer and just carve it back out. Like this. You definitely want to make sure to blend that out all the way through. By doing the concealer trick as well, you're definitely going to get a fuller pout like this. So it's like highlighting almost. So you get a 2-in-1 in there. And this look can just be finished up with a little bit of highlighter on the cheeks. Being that we amplified the eyes and the lips, don't have to worry about the cheeks too much. The highlighter will accentuate your cheekbones, give you a pop of color on the cheeks, and bring the look together. So we have 1 and 2 different types of smoky eyes just ready for the holiday season or any kind of special occasion that you may have. We have that softer look if you're feeling just a little bit timid, but you still want a little bit of sexy in there. Or we can go a little bit extra with that darker lid and just blending up. That red lip really brings everything together, and that nice soft highlight softens the look as well. So thank you for watching our video today. We'll be seeing you next time here at NetZeroTv, and feel free to subscribe and like our video.